Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a fascinating filing from Alphabet Inc. and let's just say it involves some serious legal wrangling and hints at future shifts in how their core search business operates. Stick around because this could impact how we all find information online. Make sure you're subscribed because we break down these complex corporate documents so you don't have to. And join our Discord community linked in the description below to keep the conversation going. So what exactly is this report about? It tells us that on September 2nd, 2025, a significant event happened. This is a current report, meaning something important and newsworthy occurred that the company needed to disclose right away. This filing is made under the Securities Exchange Act, which is the law that governs how public companies report information to investors and the public. It's all about transparency and keeping everyone informed about major company happenings. We're looking at Alphabet Inc., the parent company of Google, obviously a giant in the tech world. We've got their crucial details here, like where they're incorporated and their file numbers. Now, let's look at what's registered with the stock market. Alphabet has its Class A common stock trading under the ticker GOGL on the Nasdaq Global Select Market. They also have their Class C capital stock, which trades as GOOD on the same exchange, Nasdaq. It's interesting to see how they structure their stock to manage control and different shareholder rights. Beyond stocks, Alphabet also issues debt. Here we see several of their senior notes, like the 250 standard for big companies funding their operations and growthy through 2029. They've also got notes maturing in 2033, 2037, 2045, and even as far out as 24 with different interest rates. This shows how they borrow money for the long term, which is pretty standard for big companies funding their operations and growth. The core of this report, the other events section, details a major development on the legal front. On September 2nd, 2025, a judge named Amit P. Mehta from the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia issued a crucial decision. This wasn't a brand new case, but rather the follow-up to an earlier decision in August of the previous year. Think of it like a verdict in a trial, and now the judge is deciding the penalties or what needs to happen as a result. This is the really impactful part. The judge has put limits on how Google can distribute its search services. Even more significantly, Google is now required to share its search data with certain competitors. They also have to offer services that allow these competitors to use Google's search technology known as syndication services. This is a big deal because it directly affects the way Google operates its core search business and how it interacts with other companies in the search market. It's essentially being forced to open up its powerful search engine to others. And here we see the formal sign-off from Alphabet Inc. confirming the accuracy of the report signed by Catherine W. Hall, who serves as Assistant Secretary. This is the standard procedure to make the filing official. So let's put this into perspective. This filing isn't about revenue or profit numbers directly, but it's about a massive legal ruling that will shape Google's future operations. The US Department of Justice brought an antitrust case against Google, arguing that its dominance in online search was unfair to competitors. The court agreeing with this means that Google, a subsidiary of Alphabet, will have to change some of its long-standing business practices, sharing search data and reports to make the league more competitive. This move could lead to a more diverse search engine landscape. Instead of only relying on Google, users might see more results or features from companies that can now access Google's data and technology. For Alphabet, this is a significant challenge, but also potentially an opportunity to innovate and find new ways to grow without relying solely on the current model. It pushes them to think differently about how they monetize their services and how they maintain their lead in the market. We'll have to watch closely to see how these changes play out and what impact they have on the online search experience for everyone. Now, looking at this filing more broadly, it highlights a major risk that large tech companies face: regulatory scrutiny. Governments worldwide are increasingly looking at antitrust issues in the tech sector, and decisions like this in the US can set precedents for other regions. For Alphabet, this ruling is a direct consequence of their immense success and market power. However, it also signals a potential shift in their business strategy, forcing them to adapt to a more competitive and regulated environment. While the filing itself doesn't contain financial figures for this event, the implications for future revenue streams and operational costs are substantial. The ability to share data and services might seem like a loss, but it could also spark innovation and partnerships that were previously impossible. Overall, Alphabet is navigating a complex legal and business landscape. This ruling is a significant development that underscores the ongoing tension between maintaining market leadership and adhering to fair competition principles. While the immediate impact might be operational changes, the long-term implications for their Market share, innovation trajectory, and financial performance remain to be seen. It's a testament to how closely regulated the giants of the digital age have become. Alright, that's our breakdown of Alphabet's latest filing and its major legal development. What's your take on Google being forced to share its search data and technology? Do you think this will lead to a more competitive search market? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps us out, and subscribe for more decoding of these important corporate documents. Don't forget to check out the Discord link in the description to join the conversation. Thanks for watching. See you next time.